What's up, guys? This is Mike Lewis, going to be casting another game, League of Dota Season 2, Week 3. We're going to be once again following XpreZ since they took so long last time. We're just going to be pushing them forward up the bracket. They're going to be going up against Fast Finish Gaming, who have been waiting a very long time to play this game. Probably 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So apologies to Fast Finish Gaming, but sometimes you just got to play out a 75-minute game and see what happens. I pray to God this is not going to be another long, drawn-out game like that, but there's really no way around it. You can't prepare for it. You just gotta go with the flow and hope everything is fine. So we have ourselves another game right here, and we have a couple bans. Fast Finish Gaming going to focus on banning out the people who are very annoying in lane, Viper as well as OD. And then XpreZ gonna instead focus on the tanky heroes, Doombringer, who I said before, and I don't really respect as a hero, as well as Bristleback. And then for XpreZ gonna go once again for the Mirana, Hyla's Mirana. Pretty effective, landed some pretty sick arrows, freehand, which is always very, very difficult to do, and was a large force in securing the early game, and then eventually getting them to a position where they could win, and then they just couldn't because the game lasted for about 1,000,000 years. So, yeah, it's hard to evaluate the effectiveness of the hero at that point, but either way, going to be picking her up once again, and they took a lot of time to decide if they're going to go for Vengeful Spirit, just like they did last time, or this time Lion. That's very interesting. Okay, well, I do have some rationality behind that, and okay, so Lion versus Vengeful Spirit, versus Bane, all these Mirana support stun heroes, they're all relatively similar in how they behave with the Mirana. You hex someone, you arrow them, they're probably gonna get hit. You magic missile them, you arrow them, they're probably gonna get hit. The reason of the Lion pickup is because of the Alchemist on the field. Because Alchemist is a hero that if you stun him with magic missile, you're done. You can't do anything else to burn through him. Whereas if you're a Lion, you disable him, you Finger of Death him. It's oh, you have your Chemical Rage up? No. Psst, dead. So using that burst damage to get through that Alchemist. Other than that, Lion is a little bit more of a experience. He's a hero that needs more experience. Not play experience, but in-game experience to be very effective. Gotta get those points and spike up, gotta get point and hex. Mana drain, harassment is great, but you can only do so much when you have you only do so much with so many levels. But on the other end, we have Fast Finish Gaming going to open up their draft, first picking the Invoker very, very highly, then responding with a Storm Spirit ban. It's actually kind of curious. Would have thought that they would be okay with going up against Storm Spirit, since Invoker versus Storm Spirit is a fairly even lane. Regardless, it is going to be banned out this game, going with the Alchemist as well. I hope to see him as support just because I like it more, but you'll be seeing a little bit of carry, possibly a little bit of support from that Alchemist. Be pretty good in roaming around, though compared to Mirana Lion, it's hard to really beat that. Alchemist Visage, something like that, is very capable of doing so. So both teams, I expect, will have pretty aggressive push lineups, or pretty aggressive roaming from their supports, not push lineups. This is not what we're going to be seeing right now. No pushing, no aggressive pushing. And if this game lasts for another 75 minutes, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't, I could cast for that long, but I can't cast 2 games for that long. It's just, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Not without a co-caster, because that actually cuts my casting in half, and it's beautiful. Disruptor ban out as well. I don't really know what Fast Finish Gamer are trying to aim for with their bans, but either way, Disruptor's not really a huge threat to what they have right now. It's not really a huge threat ever. He's occasionally a huge threat. Against Morphling, that used to be the go-to counter, right? Disruptor. We have a Shadow Shaman now from Fast Finish Gaming. With an Invoker already on the field, I'm inclined to think that this is a support Shadow Shaman, which is okay. It's not terrible. Meet Hexes with Hexes, or Voodoos with Hexes. Which one's Voodoo? This is Hex. This is... Oh, they're also Hex. Didn't one used to be Voodoo? Shadow Shaman used to have Voodoo, not Hex. I don't know, but anyway, XpreZ can respond to that with a Juggernaut. So support Shadow Shaman, possibly going with the support Alchemist. It's a lot of lockdown. Shadow Shaman not really a high damage support hero as much as a high duration disable support hero. When you have an Invoker on the field, that's pretty much just what you want. Just lock the enemy down for as long as possible. Set up time for that Sunstrike, set up time for right clicks, all that good stuff. Then we have a Darkseer 4th pick for Fast Finish Gaming, so their lane's starting to shape up just a little bit. Darkseer probably going to hold on to a lane by himself. Invoker going to be going towards mid lane. Shadow Shaman and Alchemist going to be going together in some capacity. Whether support or not remains to be seen, but, well, doesn't really matter. XpreZ is going to go with the Juggernaut after that Lion pick, which is going to be a little bit difficult to actually make work, especially if they run that Juggernaut into the Darkseer. Landing a Blade Fury after the Surge is very difficult. Or landing Blade Fury with Surge on the field is very difficult. Hex can only do so much versus a Surge unit because, although it does drop their movement speed down to the minimum, it will also give them max movement speed, so the Hex effectively just doesn't work. And Timbersaw, the offlane pick for the XpreZ side. I like this. They're going for a lot more of an aggressive lineup this time. Although I said last game that it's not as late game focused as last time. I think the Mirana Lion is going to be the support cast once again. Probably supporting that Juggernaut. Worked out decently before, and then Timbersaw, they needed just now a mid lane hero. And FFG. Gonna ban out the CM actually. They're expecting Mirana to go. They're expecting a Timbersaw mid. Well, a Mirana would be, a CM would be pretty good here. Like, don't get me wrong. A CM would definitely be good because of the mana that she could give to the team. Mirana, Juggernaut, Timbersaw, and as well as Lion if he's not using his mana drain, can all excel very, very heavily with the Brilliance Aura. Or Arcane Aura. Arcane Aura? Brilliance Aura? Whatever game you're playing, Arcane Aura.
Reserve time.
And the last hero, what's going to be banned out? Well, anyway, XpreZ, they do need a mid lane hero. Timbersaw probably not going to fill that role. I mean, Mirana's been playing support last game. I'm pretty sure FFG should know about it. I mean, they've had long enough time to tune into the stream and figure out what's happening with XpreZ. And Fast Finish Gaming, what do they need? They need either another support or a real carry hero. Against Juggernaut, against Timbersaw. It's going to be Faceless Void. It's going to be Faceless Void, guys. Okay, I was just about to say, you need a carry hero with some sort of lockdown. There you go. This is the patched Void, so he has that zippy Chronosphere action. As soon as he drops it, he's like at million movement speed or something like that. Useful to disable versus the Juggernaut versus the Timbersaw. Especially versus all the AoE. Drop the Chronosphere, drop the wall, back him into Mass Serpent Wards, Invoker stuff. That's a devastating team fight from the FFG side. And XpreZ, not so much. So we're once again going to be seeing a repeat of the last time as far as the heroes and the compositions go. Please don't last that long. I can't handle that. But anyway, XpreZ still looking for a mid lane hero. They're going to be going a little bit more aggressively this game, I think, than last game. Because they need that Juggernaut to, get value early on. And if they don't, it's probably not going to turn out too well for them. And running aggro probably going to be what they want to do. FFG probably going to run the Faceless Void into the top lane, and if XpreZ run their tri-lane into that, they should be fine. Getting a kill into Faceless Void will be hard, because you have to lock him down continuously before he time walks out and spinning on him all the while. But it should be fine, and if that happens, then, well, Queen of Pain, there we go, off lane. Mid lane, rather. Off lane will be Timbersaw versus Darkseer, which is fairly even. Yeah, I would say it's about a wash. Queen of Pain versus Invoker. Queen of Pain favored slightly, though the Invoker is going to help out the top lane, where the Alchemist and Shadow Shaman are pretty much guaranteed to set up a Sunstrike. Alright, so we are going to get into this game once again, guys. This is League of Dota Season 2, Week 3, sponsored by eGamingBets.com. Make sure to check them out, place some bets, have some fun, and support them for supporting us. And then we'll have a never-ending cycle of support, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. But this time we have XpreZ once again on the Radiance. It's going to be, I still don't know how to say that name, on the Timbersaw. Joker's is going to be mid lane once again. This time is the Queen of Pain. Top lane is going to be Chen or Feed on the Juggernaut, so he's going to feed this time again. Silver Flash, this time on the Lion, and Hyla once again on the Mirana. On the FFG side, we have Jonizki going to be playing the Shadow Shaman support along with the Alchemist Lickvidi, also support. We have I know this. Jesse? Is that right? Is my Korean on point? Jesse? I think it is. The second part is definitely C. I don't know the first part. I'm not 100% sure. It might be Desi? I don't know, but he's going to be playing the Darkseer. And we have Mehmed on the Faceless Void and Zepra on the Invoker. So, we have our lane shipping up. It's going to be, for now, Faceless Void up on top alone, though it looks like it is going to be Faceless Void up on the top lane. Chen or Feed probably should up towards there. I think running aggro versus aggro, shutting down the Faceless Void is probably going to be in their best interest, despite the fact that there is a Sunstrike on the field. playing the Darkseer against the Timbersaw, and that is exactly what I predicted. Good on me. I know exactly what I'm talking about in this particular game, with the exception of this guy's name. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right, guys. I don't know. Korean's a lot easier than Chinese. That's why I know how to read his name. I don't know how to read this guy's name, because no one knows how to read Chinese. Here we go. Hyla, Silva Flash, as well as Chenerfeed, all going up to the top lane, where Mehmed is going to be in for a little bit of a ride. He's not going to have the best time, support or no support, especially with Alchemist and Lickvidi camping out near the mid lane. Joker's going to very responsibly go for that 1 point in Blink, so no corners cut, at least not now. Going to be keeping himself safe versus the Invoker, versus the potential roaming from the enemies. And of course, all eyes will be on this top lane. Chenerfeed doesn't have as much base damage to work with as the Faceless Void does, especially with Faceless Void packing that Quelling Blade. But Chenerfeed, with the amount of protection that he has, should be doing okay. Doesn't have a stout shield, though it looks like he's going to rush a poor man's shield, so it's not too big a deal. And now Mehmed going to start taking some big harassment. Chenerfeed going to get there with the spin. Liquidity going to throw a stun. It will do some damage still. That's physical damage, so it does go through that spin. That's the first spin being pulled out purely defensively. Not a good start to this tri lane from XpreZ. So we're going to be focusing mostly on this top lane. May dip towards the other lanes if I see some health bars dropping, but odds are I'm going to miss first blood if that happens. Take a quick look at the CS. Yeah, Timbersaw should have a slight edge on that lane, although fairly even. And then right now, Queen of Pain should be ahead of the Invoker, although it is fairly even as well. Juggernaut just needs 8 more mana, then he can make another spin happen. Ring of Basilius, pretty much necessary at this point. Mirana probably would look towards getting that gold going. Need that mana regen aura. You throw additional spikes, maybe get an additional hex out. But most importantly, give that mana regen to the very low intelligence hero of the Juggernaut. No offense, Juggernaut. It's a fact. It's not offensive if it's a fact. So Joniski as well as Lickvidi. Gotta watch out for watch out for the side ganks. Mirana does have a level 2, so leap is up. But if they get disable up on Chenerfeed with the hex or with the shackle, then Chenerfeed is going to be in a little bit of trouble, because then the stun is guaranteed to land, and his allies can only do so much to bail him out. However, the aggression can just as easily go the other way, with an opening of a spike onto someone. Spike level 1, though, is very, very unimpressive, whereas Hex level 1 is super impressive. Like, come on, look at this. 125 mana for a 2.5 second disable? That's outrageous. And compare that to Hex on the other end. Poor guy doesn't have as much. But we see miss first blood once again, but a 3-man spike. Arrow once again free-handed, but it's not going to do anything. Joniski instantly hexed up, and there's the spin. Goodbye, Shadow Shaman. Chop, chop, chop. He's going to go down, and Mehmed is going to be forced to time walk out of there, but it may not be enough. It's going to be enough. But in the meantime, first blood actually gets drawn on the middle lane. Queen of Pain drawing blood on the Invoker. Guess it was just a Shadow Strike into harassment into Scream. My apologies for missing the first blood once again, but I saw stuff happening, and you gotta follow where the stuff happens. So that doesn't count, as I was following kills regardless. Queen of Pain holding strong onto this lane, 13 for 5 versus the 6 for 1 for Invoker. Invoker needs several more levels, especially now dropping that kill before he could actually stay on par with that Queen of Pain's right-click damage. Needs that extort really badly. The top lane also going pretty well for XpreZ. So far, mid lane winning, top lane winning, and taking a look at this bottom lane, Darkseer gonna start putting pressure on this Timbersaw. Darkseer probably won't die to the Timbersaw, though Timbersaw I don't think should die to the Darkseer. If Darkseer dives, it'll be risky on both parties. Lickvidi, don't go to that arrow. That's a bad idea. Would not recommend. And a couple arrows being thrown by Hyla, this time not connecting. We do see rotation now. Shadow Shaman, 1 point Hex, 1 point Shackles. That'll guarantee a Sunstrike, and especially if Zebra gets aggressed upon by Jokers, does have enough mana for a Blink. There's the Shackles, Sunstrike as well. Hex to follow up. And Joker's taking a lot of damage, though. Does have a Blink, and Alicia Scream instead. Might going to turn around. He will turn around for Joniski. And with the support, Joker's going to walk away with yet another kill. That was very bold of him, actually, just to sit with a Scream instead of just insta-blinking away. It's really knowing the limits of your hero, and if you're going to be playing mid lane, Queen of Pain is a hero that you got to know. Chenerfeed now going to get a double spin. Lickvidi and Medved taking a lot of damage. Freehand arrow will hit on Joniski. However, there's no follow-up. Arrow technically hits, but not for much effect. Chenerfeed as well as Hyla doing pretty good in this top lane just by themselves, and this is what we saw the last game also. Like the exact same thing. Shackle will be thrown, but instantly cancelled. But this time Joker's is dominating this lane a lot more than the last game, where he was just keeping even. Zebra, already 1 death to his name. Joker's getting fed a secondary kill as well. He's level 7, has power treads and a bottle. This is a scary Queen of Pain. She's going to be ramping up very, very quickly. I think in this particular game, well, Null Talisman just for mana. I don't mind that in one bit. In fact, I really like that. Gotta get that extra mana pool if you want to drop all of your skills as Queen of Pain. But I think an Orchid might be of use in this game. Shut down the Darkseer from surging. Also, importantly, shut down the Faceless Void from dropping his stuff. Escaping, rather. And arrow going to land on Jodiski. This is a spin. This is a kill. Spin it out. Spin it out. There we go. Hex onto Liquidity. He's going to blow himself up as well. This is going to be a double. Double kill, actually, by definition. Chen or Feed picking up that with a very, very lucky Blade Dance hit. That was a crit which secured the kill for him. I'm pretty sure the kill was going to be towards the team anyway, but hell, a double kill for your Juggernaut is pretty damn good. And, well, we have Jokers once again experiencing some of this lag issues. Yes, he is Jesse. Yes, I did it, guys. Reading the chat, I did it. Darkseer, I'm right. Thank you, Henquill, as well as Mad Cow Barathroom for... I actually don't know if you confirmed it or if you're kappaing just to mock me, but yes. I have confirmation that it is, in fact, Jesse on the Darkseer. Now, it could be just that they know who he is and they don't actually read Korean, but who cares? Who cares? As long as confirmation is had, and confirmation has been had. So Lion now level 4 Mirana at that same exact level, whereas the supports for the FFG side, not quite there, only level 2 on the Alchemist. Can't really get as much aggressive roaming when you're being locked down by this Lion, as well as the Mirana. And by the way, like, this Hex is just leaps and bounds better than this Hex. It shouldn't even be called the same skill. I guess they even get a longer cooldown, so it's a little bit more like you can't just fire it off as much as you want. But still, you get twice the duration for 1 skill point. What the hell? That's broken. Alright, so we're going to get right back into this game. 6 minutes in. We have a 5-kill advantage for XpreZ, 3 of which going to the Juggernaut, 2 of which going to the Queen of Pain in the last one. Where's the last one? The hell? Oh, no, that's 5. I thought 6 for some reason. I'm like, there's 6. There's only 5, though. Math is hard, guys. Math is hard. Alright, back to this mid lane. Invoker, 14 for 5. Now does have quite a bit of damage. 90 a pop. Make things a little bit difficult for the Queen of Pain to get last hits. That is, if she's not aggressively pushing this lane. She can poke this Invoker really, really hard. Invoker's actually going to go for a point in Wex early on. I guess he really wants to be able to get that Ghost Walk. Nothing else is really too useful. I guess it does open access to Alacrity. That's not incredibly useful either. Invis Rune onto the Queen of Pain, though. She's going to bottle that one up, and we'll go to the top lane where Liquidity already stunned up. He's going to go down. He will get the stun out, and Chen or Feed. Will Mike get shackled? No, he's going to walk away. And here comes Jokers. Oh, Joniski. He has no idea what's about to happen right now. Blink, Scream, Sonic Wave, and Mehmed is dead unless he gets a very, very lucky backtrack. 10% chance of survival. Let's see if he can do it. Although Joniski has a much lower chance of survival. Like, this guy's really dead. Poke, 1 arrow, easy. Liquidity gonna channel up his stun, get a short one, but he's gonna get arrowed instantly in retaliation. Sonic Wave to fly as well. Will not hit onto Mehmed. But it's another 2 kills for XpreZ. And FFG, they're not looking too good. Sunstrike will get thrown, will land onto the Juggernaut. Finally, FFG are on the board, and it's on the back of an Invoker Sunstrike. Level 4 on that. Doing enough to kill off Chen or Feed. However, Juggernaut didn't lose that much gold. Not too big of an issue. Did he lose any gold? He lost some gold. That's not too big of a deal, though. 26 for 8 versus 39 for 1. Darkseer getting the upper hand in this lane, though unable to kill the Timbersaw. If he does try, it could very well end up backfiring on him. So the bottom lane going the weakest for XpreZ, though still not doing too terribly by any means. Like, he's falling behind, but he's not getting actively crushed. Like, the top lane for FFG is getting actively crushed. Shadow Shaman, he does very well with levels, and he's going for no points in either shock. He's going just full on disable, which is, I guess, a way to play, but it's generally want to get that shock damage. You know, put that nail in the coffin. Omnislash being used on the top side. Mehmed is going to get chopped up, and Juggernaut is going to spin away from that stun. Liquidity might be in a little bit of trouble. Wraparound from Silver Flash. If they push Liquidity back into the tower, they could dive this guy. Though the acid is there, it will be unlikely. Arrow will land. What an arrow! Right through the other range creep. And it's a kill for Juggernaut. Hyla once again delivering with the arrow accuracy. 10 for 1 now. XpreZ looking very, very good this game. Like Jomiski, you could try to step up, but you probably shouldn't because a single hex and you're dead. 2 points of mana drain for the Lion. Passively harass them with mana drain. Not a terrible idea. Or you could just kill them because Queen of Pain's coming up again. Has a Sonic Wave up in 20. And these guys, the tower is not going to protect you enough from this Queen of Pain. This Queen of Pain is pissed. Here she comes. They have complete coverage due to this little observer ward right here. And they're going to play super defensively. They know that the Queen of Pain is gone. However, that just means their tower is going to get pushed. So it's either like go out and leave or hide here and die anyway. Because right now there's all huddling up, and right now like Queen of Pain's pick your slasher. Like honestly, just choose a slasher from a slasher movie, and that's Queen of Pain. Arrow will fly, not going to land. But here they go. There are rats in this hole, and they're going to find them. Spike will land into Liquidity, and a huge Sonic Wave will fly through, hitting onto all three, though Membed actually backtracking that one. Not bad by him, although it was pure luck. Now Feed will get back-to-back spin. Got to spin it out, but will not work because Membed is going to drop the Chronosphere. Feed should go down. This one needs one more hit. That is Magic Switch and a time lock. Feed still on the run, but I think he will not be able to escape the Dark Sphere. He won't be able to. Joker's trying to get out of here. No, he's going to stick around. Going to get the tower. Get the tower. There you go. Got the tower. Juggernaut does go down. It's 2 kills. Going the way of XpreZ. I think Lion also dying in that as well. Forcing out the rotation from Dark Sphere. A little bit more space for the Timbersaw, though. Mech coming in. Not in time. There's the arrow. Will hit onto Medbed this time. Is there any follow-up? I don't think there is. I was really pretty lucky from the Faceless Void. Using that small chance of backtrack. 10%. That's all you need to dodge a Sonic Wave. Either that or it missed, but I'm pretty sure it didn't miss. And we see a Dagon from the Queen of Pain. I don't know how I feel about that. I like it in theory. Like, if you're doing this well as Queen of Pain, you might as well get more acceleration into your early mid game through Dagon. And like, I mean, you could kill people pretty quickly right now. This means you could kill people really quickly even later. But against a Faceless Void, I think an Orchid is just a lot more valuable. Like, she could just jump on the Shadow Shaman and kill him right now. Shadow Shaman, of course, will live barely, and Hex and Shackle, that's probably a little bit risky. Maybe not, that's why I'm you don't trust me as Queen of Pain, but here we go. Feed, gonna spot out everyone with an Omni Slash, and then instantly into the spin. Arrow's gonna fly through, Liquidity is going to blow himself up, there he goes, but he's actually gonna give the kill to Lion of all people. Silver Flash will get in there with the Spike, trying to Hex someone, but he's gonna get Deafening Blasted for his troubles. It's a 1-for-1, support for support, and everyone's gonna back off. In the meantime, still Timbersaw just farming away on the bottom lane. Here comes Queen of Pain, who dropped a Dagon. Actually, no, it wasn't a 1-for-1. Yep. Dropped a Dagon Blast onto the Shadow Shaman. Now going to chase down Zebra, perhaps. Though missing on the high ground both times. Not really going to make it easy for him this game. So Queen of Pain using the Dagon for a kill. She can keep doing that. She effectively extends the quote-unquote early game by adding another nuke to her arsenal. At the same time, I mean, Dagon is an investment, yes. But you keep it at level 1. I mean, it is, at the end of the day, giving her some intelligence, some damage, some stats, and giving her kills. And like, she could go for the bot lane so very easily with this haste rune, but it looks like she wants a Void Stone. Yes, Void Stone. And Roshan will not let her do that. Roshan is being vengeful. Liquidity's just dead right now, unless Joker's... What are you doing, Jokers? I don't actually know what he's doing. I guess they want another... Yeah, they want to see him one more time before they go in. That's why they're pushing this lane. And there we go. If they see Liquidity, he's dead. Liquidity, don't go up there. Don't go up. Oh, no, don't. I told you not to go up there. Oh, it's... You war criminal. Jokers finds a wicked 6 streak, canceling a TP on the bottom lane. I believe that was in the Invokers. No. Maybe Shadow Shamans? I don't know. By the way, Shadow Shaman not level 6, can't effectively push these towers. Especially with Queen of Pain running every which way, holding the entire game down. Out of the 15 kills, Queen of Pain has been involved in 8, and the rest have been on Feed. Yes, between Feed and Jokers, they've had all the kills locked down. And the bottom lane, Darkseer, getting hit with a spike. Silver Flash does have a Finger of Death, though dropping down very low. Probably would be in his best interest to back up right about now. Joker's still with that Dagon. Now the question, he's going for a Void Stone. I believe this should be a Lincoln Sphere won't be terrible. It will be pretty good, actually. We're gonna fly Hex onto the Darkseer, and they're just gonna try to take down this tower, though. They don't have that much base damage. It's very, very easily deniable, especially with fortification. Okay, guys, are you gonna sack it? I think you just gotta sack it. Don't be greedy. Back up, sack it. There you go. The tower gets denied, so it's something. Battle Fury is going up on Faceless Void. Gonna jump in. Gonna drop the Chronosphere for this one. It won't really work very well. He's gonna dash forward for Soul Flash. Oh yeah, it will work if you get the Lion and Deafening Blast as well as the Sunstrike onto the Timbersaw, and it's a double kill for the Darkseer. I could translate that into a bottom lane tier 1 tower. However, Queen of Pain looking to make that a trade at the very least. And of course, Juggernaut doing the exact same thing, surprisingly with no points in Healing Ward. So I guess he's gonna just go for, you know, as much of a late game Juggernaut as possible. Get the Blade Dance up, fight early and fight often. Tier 1 tower going down, Tier 1 tower going down, top lane tower. Might be pressured a little bit. Though Joker's gonna put more pressure everywhere. It is a Perseverance for the Queen of Pain, not going to be a Sheep Stick Rush. I think this is fine. Going for a Lincoln Sphere. Block a Hex, block a Shackles, block Cold Snap or something. Eul Scepter is also a really good spell to block. And Teleportation to the top lane once again will be cancelled. So many cancelled TPs, and the top lane will be chipped down. And oh no, oh, it was nice knowing you, bro. It truly was, but no time to react. 100 to 0 in less than 1 second. I believe that was less than 1 second. It felt like less than 1 second. Into a tier 2 tower push, 16 for 6. And XpreZ, they don't have a lot of mana on their Queen of Pain. She's regenerating quickly enough, and they'll take down a tier 2 tower without any sort of fight from FFG. So XpreZ looking pretty good this game, 16 for 6. And as requested, I requested this of them after last game. If you're gonna play I'm gonna cast you, you're gonna have to end it quickly. And it looks like they're delivering. It looks like they're definitely delivering, or trying to at least. Tier 2 tower mid lane gonna be their next objective. Chronosphere should be up by then. Yes, it will. Battle Fury will be up on the Faceless Void. Or should be up by then. However, they won't have Sonic Wave. It's a pretty big asset they won't have. They will have. Oh, they won't have an Omni Slash used on the Darkseer. The mech, you can't kill the Darkseer until level 2 Omni Slash, and even then, I don't think you can do it. It's Perseverance on Juggernaut. Not sure what he's going for. I think it's fair on him. Might be a little questionable. Is it gonna be a Battle Fury? Battle Fury on Juggernaut definitely a lot different from Battle Fury on Faceless Void. You do get the cleave and you do get the damage, so it's technically the same item. But Faceless Void is a farmer. He farms camps. He goes between lanes and gets as much gold as he can. Juggernaut is a fighter. He does something completely different. Now Alchemist, a little bit of trouble. Zap down, short stun out. Not going to be enough. Oh wait, no, he will dodge the last hit because of Chemical Rage. Is that what happened? Oh, but no. Blink Scream. No, don't go that way. He's going to get hexed up. Gonna get shackled up as well. No blink. Cool Forge Spirits also. Jokers will get Eul Sceptered up, but he's gonna blink out of there. Deafening Blast will be there, and Jokers will live, albeit barely. 7 HP. No, he'll burn down. The meteor damage is enough. And that's a monster kill. Broken by the Invoker. 1,000 gold for him. He just got put into a new tax bracket from that one. Yeah, it is a Battle Fear from the Juggernaut. Okay. This is like the ultimate pub style Juggernaut build. I mean, it's not a terrible build by any means. Usually we see Aghanim Scepter use Juggernaut for his Omni Slash and his pushing. But if you're picking him for his hard carry and his lane presence, it's not a terrible way to go. It's actually pretty good. Queen of Pain getting a little bit too greedy there. Once she gets a Lincoln Sphere, she'll be able to do stuff like that, but pretty sure the enemies won't be tempting her in like that, knowing that they can't take her because he has a Lincoln Sphere. China Feed's still farming up, and we have possible engagement happening on the mid lane. Once again, Chakam's gonna fly. Arrow gonna connect as well. That's gonna be the death of this Faceless Void. Almost for sure. No, he has lots of backup. Sonic Wave, and there's the vacuum into a wall. But the Serpent Wards are down, doing so much damage to everyone on XpreZ. They lose a Timbersaw in an instant. And there's Finger of Death on the high ground. Silver Flash gonna seal yet another deal. Yet another kill. The wards are dropped. The wall is dropped. But in the end, it was only the Timbersaw who was actually walled in by that. This is just so much stuff. Like, you can't push past this, but didn't have any follow-up to it. They dropped the wall, dropped the wards, and that's it. No more follow-up, and Joker is going to get a lot of gold from that one as well. Bottling up and a regen rune. Look at that luck. Gonna give Lion enough money for his mech. Hyla gonna go for a Yasha just like last time. Probably Manta style. That's what he went for. What is it? What he went for last time? I don't even remember. It was so long ago. But they take a good fight. 19 for 8. A 2 for 1. Kill advantage going towards the XpreZ side. Don't have Finger of Death just yet. Lion nowhere near level 11. But Juggernaut is level 11. Level 2 Omni Slash. You could pretty much take down, well, not too many people actually. Faceless Void should be able to jump away. And Invoker, wow. Killing off Juggernaut. Spotted out by this one ward. Where did Juggernaut die, actually? Oh, that was... Oh, he was red like a book. Oh, that was a beautiful Sunstrike. I wish I caught that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The Joker's playing once again very aggressively. There's the Miran ultimate. Perfectly just in time. He will be fine to find out Mehmed. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Time walk away, not in time. 100 to 0 and blink away. We'll get stunned regardless. There's a Sunstrike as well as a Cold Snap, taking a lot of damage, but there's a 3-man spike from Silver Flash, and here comes the Timbersaw as well. However, completely whiffing with his Timber Chain. There's the wall, as well as a vacuum. There's Deafening Blast as well. Timbersaw taking a lot of damage, but he should be fine. Here comes the Chakram back, and another arrow can land onto Zebra this time. Timbersaw still taking a lot of damage. Queen of Pain in the back end, killing off Shadow Shaman. The Timbersaw still alive, but not doing any damage at all. Hyla is going to do just a little bit of damage, but the manager from Silver Flash forcing back this Darkseer, and now Lickfitty. He's on the run out as well. Jokers is still here, however. You cannot deal with Jokers. Sunstrike will be hit on Silver Flash, but not too much. It's a total of, I believe, 3 kills going the way of XpreZ. They lose absolutely no one. So far, this Timbersaw actually hasn't been doing much damage at all. Like, Chakrams have been missing and stuff like that. But in the end, does it matter? Because Joker's just playing the perfect Queen of Pain. Blinking in, blinking out, being very slippery. Level 14 also. Sonic Wave is up. Dagon's still at level 1, but it's more than enough to like solidify kills on Faceless Voids, who, by the way, does not have his Battle Fury yet, whereas the Juggernaut does. But then again, 5 kills kind of makes it a little bit easier for you to get your Battle Fury up. A little bit. Just a little bit. Continuing to poke away at this mid-tier 1, tier 2 tower, Mehmed does have a Chronosphere available. But even if he does get a Chronosphere onto 2, he's going to have to worry about 2 heroes from the outside beating down on him, and he's still very, very vulnerable. 21 minutes, no Battle Fury. It's going to be a long while before this Faceless Void actually gets going, especially if the game ends by then. Jenner feeds Stone's bottom lane, pushing that out. It's pretty tanky, doing a lot of damage with that Battle Fury. The question is, what does he want to go for next? Just go for straight up damage. Sanjin Yasha would be the, if you're watching a pub game, that's what it would be. I actually don't hate Sanjin Yasha on Juggernaut. It's not a terrible item at all. But you gotta get it in the right circumstances when you don't actually need to be like your primary carry or something like that. Double damage rune being picked up by Jokers. Has a Lincoln Sphere completed, and it's gonna be a surprise to Darkseer, who actually does have a Blink Dagger up. Can't get it off though because double damage, doing a lot of damage, doing twice as much damage that ordinarily would be doing. In fact, so I don't mind Chener Feed's item build. I would like to see him get some Healing Ward right about now, but he's going stats instead. Even if you're going to be going for this right-click Juggernaut build, you gotta go for stats. Mehmed gonna try to get in there. There's the Meteor. There's Deafening Blast pushing them out of the Chronosphere. There's the Chop, 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 and a Sonic Wave lining it up. That's a triple kill. That's an ultra kill for Jokers. Make it 5, Jokers. Make it 5. No. Zebra, you better not get away. Blink forward. 1 hit, 2 hit. Scream. Scream. There it is. It's a Rampage. We have a Rampage and a Godlike Streak. Prizes for everyone and glory for Joker. Glory for days. They take down the Juggernaut with the usage of that Chronosphere, but Joker's landing a beautiful 3-man, 4-man Sonic Wave. It doesn't get much better than that, let me tell you. I think, yeah, Faceless Void moved back into it. It was, at the very least, a 3-man Sonic Wave, which is a lot better than what you usually get. Usually you get 1, 2. 3 is insane. Now 3,400 gold on this Queen of Pain. What is it going to be, Queen of Pain? Sheepstick? It is going to be a Sheepstick indeed. Possibly Shiva's Guard, but Sheepstick more likely. 27 for 10. XpreZ have firm control of this game. Did they even use Finger of Death in that fight? Oh, they didn't. They could get one more kill and then back off. Use that Finger of Death every time it's on. It's off cooldown. Lion is here with Arcane Boots and Mech, but this Queen of Pain is just running rampant in this game. 17, 1, and 3. Where she goes, death follows. Arrow gonna fly, hit onto Mehmed. Silver Flash wants in. Silver Flash wants in. Spike. Finger of Death, not enough. He's going to get accepted up into the air. Joker's going to get lifted up as well. Do the Cyclone. Back and back on the Silver Flash. He will get punished for his greed. The Mech coming through big. Boy, that Faceless Void saving him. And Civil Flash getting punished for his greediness. Wards getting dropped though. You want to drop these wards for pushes, but you know that's the second time these wards have been dropped. Both times for 1 kill apiece. That's not the best usage of these things. You want to be pushing down these tier 1s with Shadow Shaman. And arrow gonna fly. This time not hitting onto Mehmed. But still, they have a farming juggernaut. 2,700 gold in the bank. This guy is stacked. Or he has the potential to be stacked. I wouldn't mind seeing an Aghanims at this point. Although maybe I just like Aghanims and Juggernaut. Being able to chop people is fun. It really is. But he's farming up a Storm. He has 2,900 Gs. Just now, Battle Fury being picked up by Faceless Void. This Queen of Pain is going to restrict his space so damn much that even if he does have a Battle Fury, he won't be able to farm very well. It's like, yeah, so you have the Battle Fury. You're going to farm some camps. But once the enemy sees you, you're going to have Jokers on your ass. And he's been having Jokers on his ass for 25 minutes now. And I'm pretty sure he realizes that it's not fun. He should. I hope he does. Roshan being pinged out now. Bottom lane being pushed out by Hala as much as possible. Though kind of low on mana, this Mirana. Trying to feed. Doesn't have any healing ward still. So if you had healing ward, this would be a cakewalk. But you don't. So it's going to be hard. And Timbersaw does have enough gold to complete up his Bloodstone. They'll have to break his Arcane Boots to do so. Arrow going to fly. I'm going to give them a little bit of free... What? Okay, well that didn't work. See, this is why you get healing ward, guys, because it's really good. They're having so much trouble with Roshan right now. They're going to get punished so hard if FFG come over here with a Battle Fury on their Faceless Void, land a Chronosphere on 4. But they're not doing it. Timbersaw is finally tanking this up, but doing as much damage as he can. It will get down because there's no punish for FFG, but kind of lucky, I would say. A little bit lucky that FFG were nowhere near. And now Mehmed. Joker's possibly thinking about it. He'll be really, really greedy. Top lane being pushed in the meantime. Mirana will clear that with 1 Star Storm and then some. Money in the bank. That's going to be her ultimate orb. That's going to be her Manta style all but completed. And Queen of Pain has the jungle on lockdown. You can see how scared FFG are of farming and just leaving their base. They have to go as 5 to farm up 1 hero. That is definitely less than ideal. Queen of Pain well on her way to her sheep stick. Only needs another 800 for that.
Pain without
and Mehmed. Oh, spotted out. Though she doesn't know where the rest of the heroes are, so probably backing up is a good idea. Both teams spotted out, actually, so Mehmed definitely not bluffing there. All 5 heroes going out, and it is going to be an Aghanim Scepter from Juggernaut. Okay, now just get some healing ward. Not going to get it next level. He should have it maxed out by now, just saying. Just saying, Juggernaut, you should probably get that healing ward. Even if it gets hit and killed in like 2 seconds, it doesn't really matter. Because you're forcing someone to go out of their way to hit something, and they probably will do it, but if they don't, then they lose the fight, because you can't beat healing ward, it's broken. They have Omni Slash, they have Finger of Death, they have so much burst damage if they find someone alone, especially if it's a very soft Alchemist, Shadow Shaman, hell, even Invoker if he does get the Yule Scepter off on himself in time. Darkseer is pretty durable versus that, and Faceless Void gonna have to be rolling the dice with the backtrack to see if he lives or not. 27 for 11 and XpreZ, they're faced with the daunting task of breaking up this high ground. They have to take a fight outside the base and then translate that into a push. Mad Style up on the Mirana, just has to be delivered. Bloodstone up on the Timbersaw. Though Timbersaw hasn't really been a huge factor this game. Not too much bursts from the Timbersaw. Feed still farming as well. If you sit back too long, guys, we're going to have another 75-minute game on our hands. And I don't want that. I really, really don't. There's a Mirana ult. It will be shown by the Juggernaut, but maybe it won't matter. Oh, there's a sentry. And there's a blink forward for a vacuum. Chronosphere onto Jokers. Jokers is as good as dead. Unless a large spike. No, Joker's dead. There goes the godlike streak. Another 1,200 gold going the way of the Invoker, but instantly buyback from the Queen of Pain. Start walking back. They don't really burn anything huge. They burn a vacuum, and that's about it. Actually, no, they burn the Chronosphere, so that's something. 90 seconds where they have some time to push the tower, and I guess that's what they're going to do. Buyback for a tier 3. Let's see if it's worth it. Or let's see if it's actually going to happen, first of all. There's a good way to lock down a Queen of Pain. Gotta be that Chronosphere. Now it's gonna be straight push up the tower. Arrow gonna fly. Please, Joniski. Oh, okay. He's gonna take that one to the face. No follow-up though. He's a little bit too far back. It's a long stun though. Acid and Forge Spirits. If they had a healing ward, this would be so much easier, guys. Forge Spirits aside, there's a Serpent Ward getting dropped, and they gotta back off, at least for now. Mech is available, though not needed quite yet. They have the Aegis, and I think it's about time to just go for it. Oh, he's just gonna go for it. There's the Omni Slash. Who's it gonna kill? Anyone. Med will get saved, and it looks like Omni Slash is still going. It's gonna be 2 kills. 1 for Jokers, 2 for Jokers, actually. Serpent Ward's still alive. Somehow Med gets out of there in the nick of time. A little bit of unfortunate bounces from Center Feed, but it doesn't really matter. There's the Meteor with the Blast, doing a lot of damage to Center Feed, though he does have the Aegis still. He doesn't have a care in the world. If he does die, so be it. Alright, we're going to fly, hit it onto Zephyra as well. Can they get this kill? Finger of Death, hell yeah they can, but Medmed going to jump right in. Doesn't have a Chronosphere just yet, will have it in 1 second. The Resurrection on the Juggernaut instantly into that spin. There's the Chronosphere though, stopping that spin, and here we go, Med laying down the hurt. Not too much damage though, going for Mask of Madness. You will have more later on. Jokers, unleash you one more scream before backing off. Sunstrike, will it happen? No, it's going to be a Cyclone instead onto this invisible Mirana. It looks like they can't follow up on her. There's Jokers once again, going for Med, but once again, the backtrack making him survive. Doing work, my god, this backtrack from Void have been ridiculously lucky. Backtrack is broken. They get a couple kills, but once again, they can't breach the high ground. This is exactly what we saw in the last game. This is exactly what we saw in the last game. Dominate all these fights, take every single fight with an advantage. Can't breach high ground. Breaching high ground is very, very difficult. You have to take a crushing fight, and you gotta take this tier 3 tower down. They don't have many heroes that can do that, though. And the only hero that they do have for pushing is still going for stats. Why, Juggernaut? I don't understand. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Zephyra gonna look for a Eul Scepter onto this lion right here, but here comes the Timbersaw laying down the Chakram. Doesn't really want to go into 1v4 though. Silver Flash, RIP. God damn it, Jug. Why are you doing this to me? Healing Ward is so freaking good. They could get. I mean, you have to worry about Forge Spirits, yes, but still, it's worth it because healing. Even if you're not fighting, just back up and lay down a Healing Ward, right? That's a thing. Poke your head up, see what you can do, then back up and heal up. Easy. Easy, easy. So we'll see if XpreZ are going to take this one another 40 minutes. Sure as hell hope not. That'll be really bad. I might just have to, like, stop. Because I don't think I'll be able to go for another one. I need a break. I really do. Zephyra holding down this bottom lane. They're once again going to go straight towards the mid lane, but this Chronosphere Faceless Void being so devastating. They have the Sheep Stick, however. Lock down the Faceless Void with the Sheep Stick, and then no Chronosphere, or even if he is in the Chronosphere, no follow-up in the Chronosphere, and then it's just a giant pause button. Looks like they're gearing up to go for this lane once again. Arrow going to fly, hit onto no one. That was very close, though. Joker's going to get there with a couple pokes. So now's when you want a healing ward. So you could poke the tower, back up, poke the tower, back up, heal up. But instead, Juggernaut's going to go all in on the stats. He needs bulk, he wants bulk, and he's probably going to get it. It's a matter of time before Hyla throws an arrow. That does connect, though. And by a matter of time, I mean, can't take a very long time. But still, the tower is taking slow but sure damage. So just chip the tower, wait for Hyla to land an arrow. Hyla doesn't have unlimited mana, however, so this Mirana will eventually run out. She's already running pretty dry. Or a Blink Hex into a Faceless Void. Or an Invoker. That'll also be good. That'll do also.
Radiant's top tower is under
Meantime, the top tower will be destroyed. This is exactly what we saw last time from XpreZ. They go and do things. Oh, there's the Omni Slash. Where's it going to go? It's going to kill off the Forge Spirits for sure. That was some sucky bounces. But the beauty is that you could have that up in another minute. Darkseer thinking about dropping the wall. Not going to happen. Tower does go down on the top side. That creep wave is still going to keep pushing on in. And XpreZ, they have to back out. Guys, I've seen this episode before. It had slightly different actors, but the plot was the same. Timbersaw going to try to deal with these creeps as fast as he can.
Double damage. charge.
But that's about it. Oh god. Oh god, what have I got myself into? Not this game again. Even Silverflash knows this is going to be a long one. Oh, jeez. It's only 30 minutes in so far, but it's not looking like it's going to be ending anytime soon. Let me take a quick look at the brackets real fast. Alright, so literally this is the only game that we're waiting for. And XpreZ, like, you guys are playing well, but you're not really making many fans by playing games that are this long. Yeah, this is round 3. Round 4, someone's waiting. Round 5, someone's waiting. And then semifinals, which isn't casted today. So round 5 should be playing right now, guys, and we're still on round 3. It's like traveling through time. Just trying to look for something. The Booster travels up on Timbersaw. We saw him use those already. Mantistyle up on the Marana. So they can't breach the base though because fucking Chen or Feed, and pardon my French, he's not getting Healing Ward. Please someone tell me why he's not getting this spell. It's like a fountain that you could put down anywhere. I don't know. I don't know. It could be so much easier. I wish I could just tell him, hey, get Healing Ward. Please. FFG, they're in full turtle mode. XpreZ, they're in full kill the turtle mode. And we're gonna get right back into it. I mean, it's not that long right now, but I just feel like I've been watching this game forever, you know? Now the Queen of Pain is gonna start to decline in effectiveness. And blink forward from Zebra. Not gonna result into anything. It's actually pushing pretty aggressively from FFG. Again, they have the pretty good team fight. There's the Hex onto Mehmed. Can he do enough damage? There's the Dagon. Sonic Wave as well. Not going to do it. One more hit will do it, actually. Jokers will take out the big threat in the Faceless Void. 50 seconds. Do they push anything? They can. She used her level 3 ultimate for that. She's going now for a Ghost Scepter. Is that going to be an Ethereal Blade shotgun? Please let it be so. I would love to see that. There's one way to deal with the Faceless Void. It's my good old shotgun. Yeehaw. 28 seconds they have until the Faceless Void's back up. It's really that Chronosphere that they have to worry about the most. Also, Chin or Feed. Probably just going to suicide up there and try to get an Omni Slash into someone. Like this. YOLO, right? Healing Ward, and see, look, Healing Ward's so good. There's a Blink Hex on Zebra, but they're instead going to go for Liquidity. It's not going to be enough, just barely not enough. Vacuum back, Wall, not going to happen. Wall's actually going to completely miss everyone. Joker's going to blink right through that. The Wall's dropped, Serpent Warriors are dropped as well. Zebra going to drop in there with the Deafening Blast and a Meteor. Going to kill Lion instant. There's the Omni Slash though. Zebra will Yules himself up, but it will skip over to the rest of the team. There's 2 dead instantly for Chen or Feed. Mehmed is back in this fight, but he is a little bit outnumbered. Now's the time where you drop the Healing Ward. No, they already lost Healing Ward, but either way, Serpent Wards have been used, Wall's been used, Tower's still alive, but more kills are being had. Chen or Feed can clear these creeps very, very quickly, and they have to just worry about a Chronosphere. One person might die in that Chronosphere, but whoever doesn't die, they're just going to be able to, you know, crack back on the Faceless Void. There's the Blink Hex and the Dagon. Mehmed is going to go down for a second time. No Chronosphere here. This game might actually just be over. Thank the Lord. EMP will burn out the rest of Hyla. Let's keep working on those Raxes, boys. Healing Ward is up. Kill off this one guy. Drop the Healing Ward. And there's the Raxes being taken. This time, not an hour in, 35 minutes in. Trying to feed either with the spin, Liquidity. Taking a little bit of damage from that, but with the regen, he should be just fine. Lion returning to this fight soon enough as well. There's the Hex popping off that Healing Ward. The Raxes have been taken. All pings now towards the bottom lane. Chen or Feed does still have another Omni Slash, and he can't get a kill on Zebra. The Ghost Walk plus Yule Scepter, it won't happen. Chen or Feed, calm your jets, bro. You're not going to be able to do that. Unless he gets hexed, then you can do it. Where's the Omni Slash? There it is, purely onto that Darkseer. Good night, sweet Darkseer. There's one, there's 2. It's a double kill for Feed, and in the meantime, it's another kill for the Queen of Pain. That's 1, 2, 3. Faces Void still up, still has that Chronosphere from about 3 minutes ago. There it is, gonna jump right in for a Chronosphere onto 4. Who's it gonna be? Silver Flash? Not doing too much damage, but the Invoker's doing a lot of damage. That's a lot of Exhort. That's maxed out Exhort. In fact, he's level 17. Feed, so gonna try to get a kill going on, but he's gonna get bashed up once. Is there gonna be another one? Joker's there with the shotgun. There goes one. And now Mehmed gonna backtrack some damage, but instantly hexed up. Turn around and one crit Dagon hit. That's gonna be that. Feed gonna walk right into it. No, he's gonna dodge a Sunstrike, just barely though. Healing Ward. Look at that, doing so much work. It's such a good spell, guys. Get it. Mid lane being pushed, but they want the bottom lane. Have the Healing Ward, so they'll be able to tank this one up very easily. 3 up only. Invoker putting out a lot of damage, but he can't hold this one by himself. Tornado will fly, hit onto all 3. Serpent Wards are down as well. Hex onto the Timbersaw, though not really going to do too much of anything. Joker's there with a shotgun. Boom! No shot, no boom yet. There's the vacuum into a wall. Feed behind that wall is going to get dropped very, very quickly. Has an Arm Slash in 1. Not in time, though. Timbersaw is going to jump right in for a little bit of damage. Not going to be enough. Double Ethereal for him. And now Timbersaw got a Timber Chain away. Why is he not Timber Chaining away? He's committing suicide. Okay, that's fine. And Lickfitty going to blow himself up. They take one set of racks and take another tier 3. Queen of Pain wants more, though. There's Shadow Strike onto the blinking Darkseer, so it will be dodged. Will it be dodged? Does it disjoint? I think it does. Yeah, it does. And Queen of Pain going to get out of there with her life. Has still a shotgun, though. Shotgun, Dagon, with a lot of damage. She has a lot of int. She's going to go for Mehmed. He has a... Yep, there it is. Shotgun, Shadow Strike, Scream, Dagon. That's another godlike streak. That's a second godlike streak for Jokers. So you bring in a Hexed out, and Jokers 100 to 0ing people. To be fair, Faceless Void doesn't have the most HP, plus he had Mask of Madness active, so he took extra damage from that. I don't think Ethereal Blade gets rid of the Mask of Madness buff. It might. But either way, bottom lane going to be that next objective.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
There's a vacuum into a 3-man stun. Tornado is there. Where's the meteor? It's going to land, and Hyla's taking a lot of damage from that, but Joker's from the back, instantly killing off one. Hexing up the Darkseer as well. He's all alone, actually. There's a Finger of Death onto Lickfitty, but there's no follow-up. Needs a Blink Scream. One more right-click. There you go. And a huge Chakram will kill Shadow Shaman on his way back. Darkseer is down as well. Another big team fight. Finally, they decide to just have enough of that. And, well, there we go. They're going to try to fountain dive. No, stop fountain diving, guys. I hate it when people do this so much. But you can see how much damage the Faceless Void is doing. Faceless Void actually doesn't have that much gold. He has Battle Fury, Mask of Madness, 40 minutes in. It's definitely not enough. That's going to be mid racks, it's going to be bottom racks, and that's... We don't have a sponsor. Don't plug if you are. Okay, well, that's the thing. Don't visit eGamingBets.com. They're evil. But that's going to be it. Bottom racks have been taken, mid racks have been taken. There is no Chronosphere available. And just like that, oh, arrow, Lickfitty, one for the road. Omni Slash did like 1 hit, and that's nothing. Chopping down that Ancient, guys. And damage, magical damage, lots of it. That's going to be it, guys. Healing Ward wins the game, 48 to 21. And that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to be moving on to another game. Probably going to be following XpreZ once again, because we don't actually have any other options at this point. Got to keep covering them. And probably going to go for one more. It wasn't that long, so it wasn't that bad. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to move on shortly after a little bit of a break.